Good morning. Today we are visited by Pineapple. How are you, Pineapple?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Now, you and each of our artists all have something in common. Each of you did an apprenticeship, but we know that not every apprenticeship is the same. So I'd like to know if you would share your apprenticeship with our viewers and clients. So what was it like?
Hell.
It was
It wasn't the greatest, but it's the rite of passage. It's the way to get into this business. Over 20 years ago, that's how you did it. You went and found an artist that was willing to take you under his wing and show you everything. And yeah, it was not fun, but I'll do it all over again to get where I'm at today. Sure.
So you said it's kind of like a rite of passage. What does that kind of look like as far as were you indebted to your mentor?
I feel like it, yes.
Still to this day?
Still to this day. If I was at his shop and he looked over at me and asked me to set him up, I probably wouldn't hesitate, but then I would stop after 2 steps and be like, wait a minute, why am I doing this?
What about the types of tattoos that you did in the beginning of your apprenticeship?
Small, everything no bigger than palm size, little tiny jammers. That's the more you did it, the better you got at it.
Were you allowed to say no or to pass on any
Nope.
artwork?
Not really.
Was there a reoccurring theme in the art that you did other than just like the small flash, quick jammies?
Yeah, just small, quick stuff. I didn't really, back then there wasn't this whole custom tattoo shops. It was mostly just street shops. You walk in, you get tattooed. If it was something big, huge, elaborate sleeve, they would, of course, take the time to draw something to have it be cohesive and flow on the arm, on the back, stuff like that. But most of the time, people would just walk in, sit down, and get a tattoo as long as the tattoo artist was available.
Did you practice on fake skin?
Back when I did my apprenticeship, they didn't have fake skin, so we used old pumpkins after Halloween.
Okay.
Pumpkin patch across the street from the tattoo shop would be selling pumpkins for like $1. So yeah, we would go grab a whole bunch of those and sit and tattoo when we weren't tattooing people.
So were you nervous when you first went needleless skin on a human?
Of course, yeah. I was scared shitless. My mentor wasn't there. My brother-in-law at the time was doing his apprenticeship.
Okay.
And his neighbor's cousin was there, and he talked him into letting me do my first tattoo.
Okay, so you knew the person, so just in case, it was a little nerve-wracking of a situation, you had somebody that was going to be like supportive and
yeah,
not giving you a hard time.
No.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
That came later.
Excellent. And then when you were finally graduated or released from your apprenticeship, what did that look like?
I don't think you're ever really released from your apprenticeship until years after, because your mentor is always going to look at you as their apprentice.
Sure, yeah.
Until you get to the point where they're like, yeah, you're now a full-fledged artist. But who knows when that actually is?
So there isn't like a specific graduation date from apprentice into tattoo artist.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a slow evolving of your role.
Right. You eventually get to the point where your mentor sees that you're capable of doing tattoos and doing good, clean, quality tattoos. That's when you start tattooing clients. But again, they could hold you back and have you still stick to the smaller stuff. But as long as they know what you're capable of doing, they're going to let you run loose. Once you get to that point, they will let you know that, yes, you can do whatever you want.
That makes sense because, this is the type of trade, if we're going to use that term, that you're continually growing, continually evolving as machinery gets more advanced, as artwork kind of changes, accessibility changes. So it's very interesting because, like I said, you guys are all here with the Lucky Bamboo Tattoo family, but your paths were just a little bit different to start out with.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for your insights and your story, and I know that our viewers love to hear more about you and where you came from and how you got here.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.